Don't be scared. A lot of room inside here. Yep, just along these fence lines, give you the best spot to see. Is Graham behind you?
No, I'm in.
Alright, perfect. You can see it right there, Theodore. So, you guys can see right now that I'm leaning just a little bit more. Now, if you're having trouble seeing this lean, you want to put your feet together, just like that. Don't just look at your own feet. Look at everyone's feet. We're all leaning. And this lean is about 8 to 9 degrees. It increases as we get closer to the center of the mystery spot. That cabin marks the very center of the mystery spot. Take a couple steps closer. See if my lean doesn't increase. I see you guys quickly reaching for your cameras. I know I'm handsome. This lean increases to 17 degrees right when we get inside there. That is a huge jump from 8 to 17, so how about we practice? Do what I'm doing. Put your feet towards the parking lot like that. When you look down at your feet, oh my gosh, you'll notice they're further out in front of you. What's really weird though is your weight distribution. It's on your heels. Try to lean with the heel. Feel how weird that is. Yeah. Some of you almost fall over. Now go ahead and turn it around. Point your feet this way. You are now leaning forward. This is where it gets fun. You can kind of push the boundaries of your lean. See how far forward you can get. Oh my gosh, you can almost hear Michael Jackson laughing into this.
I was just thinking that. That's like my childhood religion right here.
Now, I have a couple things to tell you about this cabin. The first of which is that it's not a cabin, it's a tool shed. But I'm going to call it a cabin because cabin's easier to say than tool shed. Now, it wasn't built right here. It was built about 35. Well, how about I ask you guys? Show of hands, who thinks this side's higher? Show of hands, who thinks this side's higher? Show of hands, who thinks it's level? Some of you voted 3 times. Some of you didn't vote at all. Who's not thinking right now? A lot of you are raising your hands. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to think for you because I brought this level up with me right here. I'm going to go ahead and place it on the board. Now, we're going to see exactly where that bubble rests. It's going to give us a hint. Where is it? She says it's level. How about, do you agree it's level? 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 Okay, good. Just had to get all that. Now, I went and I brought a billiard ball up with me. This is one of 3 things I brought up with me. I'm going to go ahead and place this right here. Now, if this billiard ball was sitting on a level surface, what should happen? Now, I'm going to take it and place it inside the cabin. This is literally like 2 feet down the board, but it has a completely different result. This is where it rolls up. I'm going to take it and give it a little push just like that. Not too far. You're going to see that it stops and turns all the way around. I'm going to take it and give it a push just a little teeny bit further down the board. You're going to see it's always going to turn around no matter how far, how close I push it in. Now, this could have been rigged. I could have bought this from a magic store. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think there's magic stores in Santa Cruz, but I told you, I brought 3 things up with me. I have to show you this now. H2O, regular water, cannot be magnetized, cannot be altered. I just poured this out literally 10 minutes ago in my water bottle. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to pour it out for my homies down here at the base of the board. You guys will find it when I do. That water rolls up and onto the ground. But be careful, because I don't think that's water anymore. I'm going to take my life into my hands right now. That is now... That's vodka. So with that, we're now ready to make our way inside the cabin. So let's save any pictures out here until the very end. So I'll give you time to do that at the end. Come on inside, guys. Let's see what's inside the cabin. History, I'm going to show you guys some stuff really quick. So obviously you were all leaning. You're seeing that lean. He's got the lean down. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself as well. I'm going to stand at the edge of this table right over you. Yep. Show you exactly what this lean looks like. Now, once up here, you can be Rose from Titanic. And yes. You can be Captain Morgan, a little bit of Shiva if you want. You can do whatever you want up here as long as you're confident. We're going to make our way inside that second room now. So let's not get on this. I say it's okay. But follow me over here, guys. Let's see what's inside this other room. History, I'm going to show you guys some stuff really quick. So obviously you were all leaning. You're seeing that lean. He's got the lean down. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself as well. I'm going to stand at the edge of this table right over you. Yep. Show you exactly what this lean looks like. Now, once up here, you can be Rose from Titanic. And yes. You can be Captain Morgan, a little bit of Shiva if you want. You can do whatever you want up here as long as you're confident. We're going to make our way inside that second room now. So let's not get on this. I say it's okay. But follow me over here, guys. Let's see what's inside this other room.
Tahun di videoan.
You are my so awesome. You can see it right there. I'll save that spot for you. I can see you're having trouble. Come on inside, guys. There's lots of room inside this one. Come on inside. I'm going to try to get you all inside here very quickly so you have room. There you go. It's kind of like walking up a hill, basically. So make sure you're walking up that hill. You stand right there if you like. Yeah, there you go. You just don't want to get too close to that. Because this swings and rotates. So, We're now looking at this right here. This is a 32-pound lead pendulum. Lead is actually really important. It's one of the few metals that is non-magnetic, so keep that in mind. So we deliberately made this out of lead. I'm going to go ahead and let this do its thing. So just swing. You can see it swings normally. It also begins to take a rotation, which is also normal. But the direction of the rotation is cool. You see it's rotating this way? That's counterclockwise. If this was anywhere else in the northern hemisphere, it'd be going the other way clockwise right now. If it was 76 feet in any direction, it'd be going clockwise right now. But it's going counterclockwise. Now this is heavy, it's dense, it's made of lead, so only throw it at someone you hate. And try not to recreate any Miley Cyrus videos. I've already done it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you right here that you can actually get pretty far back right here without touching the ground.
Do that again, do that again.
Okay, I'll do one more time.
I'd blow my knees out though.
Yeah, exactly. I got no knees at this point. You guys can get really far back and just put yourself back up. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and set you free to try everything out for about 8 minutes. Now, when we're done this side here, we're going to make our way out those doors, which is where I'll be if you need me. Here, if you're running from heaven to this side.
Yeah. Come here, stop ripping your stitches.
Okay, we can jump from here to there. That will probably be something.
Stop and turn around, roll all the way back down. It's rolling downhill. That looks cool, not that cool. What's really cool though is when you make your way uphill. In this case, you're going to find yourself to shrink. And we're going to start with you because you're the tallest. You're about 6'3" around there. Even taller than I thought. Go ahead and stand there at the very end and face the audience. You are 6'5". How tall are you, sir?
About 6'3".
That's going to work. Go ahead and stand right there and face the audience. We need someone around 6 feet tall or as close to it as we can get. Just the next tallest person.
Probably you, Ricky.
Are you about
I'm like 5'9".
Okay, so we're getting there. Who's Ricky? Where's Ricky?
Over there.
How tall are you, Ricky? Okay. So just the next tallest person I think might be 5'9". So how tall are you? He has no idea. I'll just use you, sir. Go ahead and stand right here. That's going to be the next best right there. 5'8", 5'7". Go ahead and stand right next to me. Face the audience. 5'6", 5'5". Brother, go ahead and stand right there. Hey, brother, go ahead and stand right there. Perfect. How about you go ahead and switch places? I think he's just a little bit taller. Yes. All right. Now we're gonna get someone about 5'3", 5'4". Go ahead and stand right there at the very end. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're gonna make it tall. A little bit taller. So right now we can see that we've recreated a sort of AT&T signal, but what we're going to try to do, you guys are already super tall. I can't change the way you built. You're still going to stay tall. But we're going to make you kind of close to the same height. So you, sir, you might hear switch places. You, sir, you might hear switch places. You dudes in the middle, go ahead and switch places. Dudes in the middle. You'll see that when they are all done switching places as promised, you two guys stay tall, but you're 6'5", you're 6'3", you're getting pretty close, man. You're almost 6'5". Congratulations. But all of you are around the same height, and you're 5'9", you're going to stay pretty tall. But what we're going to do, I want to make you even taller than you are right now. You're getting the upside of everything here. So you, sir, you might be right there, switch places one more time. And as he switched places, you can hear the Miami Heat drafting him as we speak, because he is now about 9 feet tall. Congratulations. You're about 2 feet tall. Sorry about that. Now, we're going to show you one final thing, though, and it's on this wooden strip. Now, you guys are the first group of the day, which means you're my favorite group of the day. My other favorite group of the day is the last group of the day. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your feet together and make sure your head is in between your shoulders. Okay, good. A lot of people look to their left and right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to look for those 2 points cross. You want to get closer to it without bending your knees. That's going to kind of ruin this. What you want to do is you bring yourself over like that. You focus right around there. They took a bow. Let's give them a round of applause. That was easy. Let's give them one more round of applause. They make sure help the guys. Thank you very much, guys. I like when people aren't even on the bench come up and look though. That's so guys, there's something else occurring out here and it's all around us. What are the only things that are all around us? Los Árboles! Let's look at these gray ones. I'll give you a hint. They rhyme with eucalyptus trees. 100 points to Gryffindor, yes. Now we're going to look at that tree right there. You can see it's growing in a backwards S. There's one just to the right of it growing in a corkscrew. Those right there are growing in an arch, including the one directly above us. Now, the reason that's weird is because they're considered sun-loving trees. They like to grow straight up to get as much sunlight as they can, which is why they grow in places like Australia, California, Arizona, not Seattle, Washington, and Oregon. Now, this is such a unique occurrence. We had arborists come out here and test these trees out. They did not know what was going on. They could actually only tell us a couple things about them. They told us they were young. We already knew that, though. And they told us they were all female trees. Now, to me, that stood out because I'm a gentleman. I always just called them trees before. So now I call them Miss Trees. Did I stump you guys with that joke? Yeah, I know they're all sappy sometimes. Whoa! I'm on a roll, guys. Let's look at these redwoods. Now, these redwoods, I don't have any puns about. out, so we'll go through it quickly. Now, they're called California redwoods. They're not only native to California, but believe it or not, some parts of Australia. Now, they grow what is not called taproots like our eucalyptus trees. They grow a vascular root system, which is a ton of roots growing out like that. You want to see an example? Look right behind you. That's the root system of a California redwood tree. That is very good for catching runoff of water from the top of hills. Not very good for staying upright. So what they do is they grow heavy and long branches to counterbalance. This is where you notice something weird though. Not only are they missing those branches on the side facing towards a mystery spot, a lot of them are bare of those branches. That's something that goes against their nature. And with that, we're going to make our way to the final part of our tour, which is at the T-block. So follow me down here, guys. Let's see what's at this final area. If you'll notice, I told you not too long ago, they're just branches. Anywhere along this fence line, you can take a seat if your legs are feeling a little tired. Wherever you want to.
No, Sheriff.
No, Sheriff. Sheriff gave funds.
Anywhere along here.
Like, I send her good morning cards like once a month.
And you're alive?
Because
We've had these plants here for about 2 months. We still have not removed the tags from them. Don't know why that's there. Go ahead and file down, guys. I think they grow with the tags. Come on down. Anywhere you want. Except for there, and I'm just kidding, you stand there. Come on down. Don't be scared, homies. If you're standing there, you're going to have to be in my demonstration. Oh, there we go. So, you guys are now at the T-blocks. You can see these are aptly named. They are shaped like a T. These have been used for the past 65 plus years for the purposes of scientific observation, which is what we're doing here right now. Someone stands right there. They face in my direction. They measure a height change between two people switching places from here to here. These blocks are offset, though, due to something that happened in 1989. Can anyone tell me what that might have been? Loma Prieta. I'm going to go ahead and place this thing down right here. You can see that bubble's not directly in the center. It's offset to the right by just a smidge. It's about 1/16 of an inch offset. That's not a lot, but when you're talking about 1/16 of an inch offset here and you multiply it by the rest of the length of this little block right here, it translates to about 2 inches of height difference from the higher side to the lower side. 5'8", 5'6". We'll see if you only shrink by 2 inches though. So I'm going to need a couple volunteers now. And I'll choose the first one, I'll get the second one, is about the same height. I have no volunteers. Okay, we got 2. You can both raise your hands at the same time, very tentatively. So go ahead, come on down. You, sir, can stand right there. You, my dear, can go ahead and stand right there. Now, I'm going to need an adult, a very responsible adult. Not too many of those out there. Let's see. We got, everyone's pointing at you, man. You got to come down here now.
I guess that makes me responsible.
That makes you responsible. They've elected you. So go ahead and stand right there. Now, your job is relatively easy. You're just going to kind of help me find out exactly how much they shrink and grow. So you know she's taller right now. So what you're going to do is imagine a line from the top of her head across, and just tell me when my level meets that line, okay? So just tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, what'd you say? That's about 4 or 5 inches. Okay, so we'll say 4 to 5 inches, you're just a little bit taller. But go ahead and switch places now. And this is where it gets fun. You'll see their heights change a lot.
Wow.
Now, do that very same imaginary line. Just tell me when to stop now.
Stop.
Okay, so we're going to hold this right here. This is a 9-inch construction level. 4 to 5 inches is right about there. Again, this is 9 inches. You've shrunken by 9 inches. 2 inches we can account for. So you've only shrunken by 7 inches. And you've grown quite a bit. You know, the NBA is always an option. Let's give all 3 of our volunteers a big round of applause. Very good.